Have you ever woke up and wondered what was wrong with you? You knew you wanted to be elsewhere, that there was more to life than the life you were living, more than the bills you were paying, the job you were keeping. Look to the horizon, to the sunsets. Your answer is there. Put your feet on the ground and take a deep breath and step into the nomadic lifestyle. You will not regret it. Hi everybody. Well, here on Tammy's RV Nomadic Life, everybody has observed the big change in me. Yeah. And the long-awaited video of how and why I became this way is here now. And you know what, I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you understand. Remember, I'm not trying to shove nothing down your throat. But also remember, my channel will never be taken down. Never. For those seeking the truth, it will be here. This is actually my life, my video vlog. So I don't care if you want me to delete a video I made a year ago. It ain't happening. This is my channel, my videos. Nothing comes down, nothing goes away. As a matter of fact, I'm here to stay. Enjoy the video. I hope you understand. Peace out. Bye-bye. Yeshua, because I grew up knowing since I was a very little girl about Jesus. Used to go to church by myself at the age of 5. I have always known there was a Savior. Always. I just thought that, yeah, I believed what I was told from the podium, that He was nailed to the cross for my sins. Well, that's only partly true. He was nailed to the cross to put me back into covenant with our Father. And I know that's really juicy, right? But it's very true. Jesus isn't your get out of hell free card that you can go to church on Sunday and sin all week long and go back on Sunday and continue to do the things you did before you met Him. And I had slipped back into that life. I'd slipped right back into sinning every day, asking for forgiveness every night, waking up the next day. And I'm not talking the accidental sin, you guys. I'm talking purpose sin. Purposely sinning. Purposely. So, I know this is such a heavy subject, and there's so many areas I could go off on, and I know I just don't want this to be like a really super long video, but so much of it's important. So far I learned that I had to dress modestly. I had to cover my head, because we're supposed to cover our head when we pray. There is tons of scriptures about that. Read them for yourself. If you need them, I already got them written down here in the way of references. But what I found in this journey was I found the promise that Yahweh, you call Him God, I call Him Yah a lot of the times, made us the lost house of Israel. All the Israelites, actually, all the Hebrews, were made this promise. And He tells us that if you obey my laws, my commandments, my Sabbath, the true Sabbath, and I'll talk about that, I'll try to touch on that as fast as I can, the Sabbath, the feast, that, I hope I got them all, that you will be blessed. He tells us He'll go before us and split our enemies, almost like the Red Sea. He tells us we'll prosper, that we'll receive things that other people worked for. I think He says something about you'll receive the olive garden that your hands didn't plant. I mean, He promises blessings after blessings after blessings. And all we have to do is follow His laws, His commandments, His feast. Right? How hard is that? And His Sabbath. And then His Son, Yeshua Messiah, who came back, by the way, to reunite the lost house of Israel to the Father, because Yahweh divorced us over our sin. He called it whoring after other gods. And since you can't marry the same wife twice, Yah, I know this is the Yahweh, God, brought His Son Yeshua to bring us back into the realm. I know it's deep, guys. It's really deep. So anyway, let me see if I touched on everything. I guess there's so much to touch on. I could have probably made 10 videos about this, you guys. Yeah, absolutely. There's so much. It's so deep. But the fact is, it just changed me. So when I made a Christmas video for both channels, and I used the song Happy Birthday Jesus. Well, the one for Coffee with Tammy was declined, and the one on Tammy's RV Life was accepted because the music wasn't going on in the background. So I just didn't make another video for Tammy's Coffee. And it's because I already knew. At that point, I knew that wasn't Yeshua's birthday. That was a pagan holiday. Yeah, he wasn't even born in December. And everybody can say, well, that's when I celebrate the birth. You know what? You're celebrating a pagan holiday that was named after Jesus to fool you. See, what I do and the way that I walk, it used to be called the way, and it's talked about in the New Testament. Everybody who followed Yeshua Messiah and the Torah, following the feast, the Sabbath, the laws, they were killed by Constantine. The blessing comes, in my mind, when you accept and walk as close as you can to what Yahweh told us in the Torah. I'll just call it the Torah now that you know it's the first 5 books. He laid down the rules for us, guys, in the Torah. There's no taking from it or adding to it. So everything after that is taking from or adding to. Yahweh laid the law down then. Not only did he lay down the law then, he came into covenant with us. And covenant is a big thing to our Creator, to our Father. And his son Yeshua was the one who brought us back into covenant with him. Now, Paul's teachings are often talked down by some of the people who walk the way I do. But the fact is, read it in context. Read before the verse and after the verse. And think about what I've said. If you're truly searching, get on your knees and ask the Creator to show you the truth. Because you guys, that's what I did for 3 months. And when he brought me into the truth, my eyes were open. I finally understood why things in my life went crazy or haywire. The things I prayed not to happen, happened. I mean, it was crazy. It was like, I begged you, God, for this not to happen in my life. And who created everything on earth, including earth, and you wouldn't stop this from happening to one of your children? I just didn't get it until I became aware of the Torah. Now, with that being said, and real fast before I have to end this video because I know it's running long, you know, there's a lot of things in the Torah we cannot observe. We can't do burnt sacrifices. There's no temple. There's no priest. The priests have to come from a certain family. And when you read the Torah, you'll find that out. Now, they can dig up people all over the world and say, oh, these come from that particular house, and they're priests. But the fact is there are certain people who can only act as priests in the house of Yah. Just saying. I'm just saying. And Israel's trying to build that third temple. That's not what it's all about. The third temple is here, you guys. It's that simple. So anyway, yeah. Now that you know a little bit about what brought me to this and the change inside, because, you know, guys, when I realized that I've been doing it wrong, just when I started observing the Sabbath on Friday night to Saturday night, things in my life started changing. I started having blessings. And if you want to read about history, I mean, a channel called Christian Truthers, And it's true that when Constantine took over, anybody who believed in Yeshua Messiah and the Torah were killed. The Catholic Church, nothing against Catholics, I went to a Catholic school, a Catholic girls' home, changed the Sabbath to Sunday. And they claimed that one little verse in Acts gave them that authority. Yahweh, our Creator, our Father, is the only one who can change the Sabbath. And you know what's messed up, guys? It's actually a gift to us. It has nothing to do with anything else. So I've rambled on long enough. I hope you've caught bits and pieces. But the fact is by February, the whole outer part of me had changed. The whole inner part of me had changed. I don't watch secular TV anymore. I don't seriously care what the world thinks. I just don't. Yeah, I don't care if you like the way I look, the way I dress, the way I act, if I have teeth or I don't, if I wear glasses, if my head's covered. You guys, I have such an inner peace about who I am now and the way that I walk on this earth that nobody's opinion matters. There's only one opinion that matters to me. That's my Creator. So, with all that being said, I hope you caught some of it. I hope I got everything. Let me go real fast. So part of being modest, and you can find that throughout the Old Testament and the New Testament, is inner beauty. Paul tells us in Corinthians, I think it's Corinthians, that inner beauty is more important than outer beauty. I know you guys know that. The next is people in the Torah wore a prayer shawl to honor our Creator. It was, they were afraid to to even look up at Him. Seriously, I would have been too. But anyway, females are not allowed to cut their hair. Men are not supposed to cut their beards. Don't make your brother sin. I talked about that. What's okay by the world standards? You know, people wearing G-string bathing suits, or their boobs are hanging out, or I was there. Those are not okay by Yahweh, by our Creator standards. We need to find out what His standards are for us, not what the world standards is. This world is not Yahweh's. This world belongs to Satan, and that's not even his name. Believe it or not, that name's not even in the Bible. So anyway, so let me see what else. I got about the covenant and the promise. Okay, so I do have scriptures written down to back up some of what I said. Okay, I know that's such a heavy subject. I thank you all. You've all noticed the change in me, the obvious change. Some of you have seen the change within me. Some people say it's not true, that I truly haven't changed. It's too much, or you seem too peaceful, or yeah, it's true. Just saying. Now, can you upset me and piss me off? Absolutely. I'm still human. And yeah, I still have that temper. But I ask Yahweh every day to control it. I pray for my enemies every day. So know this, trolls. If you're going to send me a hate letter, I'm praying for you. You see me looking you in the eye? I pray for you. I let Yah take care of it. And I pray blessings in your life. So hate me all you want. I don't care. Just saying. So there's a lot of me that has changed. Some stuff I just still find so stupid that it amazes me, like thumbs down on my new puppy video. And who could put a thumbs down on a puppy? Right? Stuff like that just amazes me. How stupid can somebody be? That's not the point. What they don't realize is I still get credit for thumbs downs with YouTube. So thumb down me all you want. But some of it's just ridiculous. Anyway, I am still me. I am still sharp. I'm still witty. I'm still opinionated. I saw that temper. I will call you out. I don't have a problem. So those of you who watch my RV, don't think that you're out there talking about me and I might not come back and call you out. Because that's very possible. You hit me in the right mood. Just saying. Most of the time, since I don't really care what they think, I don't even go watch the videos. I haven't watched one, you guys, because I frankly don't care what they think. And I pray for them. So if they're out there lying about me, clipping up my emails, or trying to, you know, to make me look bad, I just pray for them. Because there's one person that's important, and he knows the truth. Just saying. Okay, I hope this answered your questions. Yeah, I'm sure some people will leave, and you know what, that's okay, I'll pray for you. Just saying. And I know a lot of you will stay, because I think there are some real genuine people here on both my stations. Some real genuine people. And I appreciate people who are genuine, truthful, and down to earth. Yeah, I absolutely do. My favorite kind of people. So stick around, and yeah, I'm going to come up with some crazy videos. I promise that Coffee with Tammy will keep growing and talking about subjects that we need to talk about. So don't be afraid to leave your comment down below if there's a subject that you want us to discuss. And I love it when y'all interact. I love it when you talk amongst yourselves. And I read them. I'll throw in my 2 cents here and there, but most of the time, just enjoy reading other people's opinions. I'm going to be posting pretty much the same videos on Tammy's RV Live, because when I came to the understanding that the glam ads and the scam ads were liars, and that everything that they made their money on YouTube, getting people out in these vans and broken down RVs, was all a lie, I had to tell them. I had to tell people before I walked away. I had to let people know the truth. And my feelings about that, you guys, hasn't changed. Not one bit, not one iota. I think the truth needs to be out there. And if you're not so startled by the glam ads and the scam ads, and you're truly looking for truth, you're going to find it. You're going to find it, because I'm not going to lie about it. I'm going to tell you exactly how it is. The only thing they want from you is your money. Just saying. Just saying. So anyway, I hope you guys have a blessed day. Yes. Don't forget to love yourself, because if you don't love you truly, nobody's going to love you, because the world don't love those of us who doesn't follow them. Get it? That was a mouthful to chew. It was a mouthful to say at my age. Jeez, no. But anyway, and pay forward. Again, we're not walking in our Creator's territory. This land belongs to the devil right now, Satan. It's his playground, and there needs to be kindness shown somehow, some way, somewhere. So whatever your heart feels, whether it's a hug, the food bank, fostering dogs, giving $1, do it, you guys, because the reward is amazing. And it doesn't just come in materialistic stuff. It comes in spiritual growth, inner growth, self-growth. Absolutely. So, have a great week. This is my Shabbat. It is Friday night tonight. We celebrate Shabbat here by lighting candles and having the traditional, what the Christians call the last meal, the Last Supper. We have real wine, and we have matzah, and we pray. And we thank Yeshua Messiah for all he did, and we thank Yahweh for giving him. And that's how we start our Shabbat every week. You get a little used to. It takes a minute to get a little used to doing it, and realizing you can't go shopping, or you can't look online for something to buy. You can't go to yard sales because they're usually on Saturday. Half price days are usually on Saturday. Yeah, but you get used to it, It's actually kind of enjoyable not to have to get dressed if you don't want, and sit around in your jammies all day long. Just saying. So anyway, if you guys have any questions about what I tried to cover here, I know I talked fast and I went from one subject to the other, and this still ended up to be, what, a 30-minute video? Sorry. Just comment me. And if it's a sincere comment and a sincere question, I will answer it in a heartbeat. If it's condescending or hateful or rude, or I'm just going to delete it. I don't have time for all that after I pray for you. Just saying. So anyway, you will be watching my little dog Bernie grow up on this station. Bernie got the biggest gift from one of my viewers. And I'm going to post some pictures of her with that gift. And that viewer wants to remain anonymous. And when that video comes up with whatever it is that Bernie has from that viewer will know it's from her. And me and Bernie say thank you. Have a great week, you guys. Peace out. Bye-bye.